as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Distinctly, I remember, it was in the bleak December. And each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Downtown, dreaming no mortal ever dared to dream before. All my soul within me burning. I wished the morrow. Vainly I had sought to borrow some release from my sorrow. Sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. monosyllable expressing to the foul whose fiery eyes now burn into my bosom's quick. In there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Prophet, said I, fiend of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, take thy feet from out my heart, and take thy form from on my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Stand ready. Thank you. Now, we're going to practice a little bit. We're going to go back and do a couple of sections of the show to show you, particularly when you're next Saturday at State Contest with us, where it's really, really nice to scream. All right, so let's set up measure 16 where the black flags come out. When you see, measure 16 in part 4, go. When you see the raven wings come out, it's pretty safe to say that you should transport yourself mentally to a tractor pull, somewhere that you can scream and be crazy loud, because it needs to be an eruption of loudness right there. All right? So when we start this, when you see the big black bat wings open up, the raven wings, that is a place in the show where we need to absolutely... Really? I have apparently quoted the raven. Okay, set up the top of part 4. Just set up the top of part 4 so we'll know where we are. That'll be easy enough, and this movement is short. So we usually do this a few times to practice with the crowds to make sure it's loud enough. This is the biggest crowd we've ever had at this event, so thank you, first of all. It's a great crowd. So, it goes without saying that we ought to be able to light, people in the next county should hear this when we do this, so this should be pretty spectacular. If you think about it, every person who performs anything, I say this every year, every person who's in a performing art does what they do for what you're about to do for them. The only reason we do it is to make people scream and for applause. That's all artists do what we do for. We do it because we want applause. It's the greatest thing in the world. All right, so when we start this, I will tell you, when you see the big black bat wings open up, let it rip. It'll say, quote the raven nevermore, they'll play, you scream. Got it? All right, here we go. Now make it, let's try this and get it right the first time. Erupt this place. Set. Elbow. Elbow. And 1, 1, 2.
Quoth Raven, nevermore.
Nothing else.